Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab, and welcome back to the Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing the human campaign. As you guys can tell, first and foremost, it is insanely bright outside. It is absurd, and my window is in direct path of the sun. And yes, I thought about rearranging the room. However, it wouldn't make sense, so I'm not going to do it. Also, I'm going to try a different mic positioning today. I like how this picks up audio a lot better. However, it is a little bit in my way, so I apologize if I kind of bump it a couple times to get some of that percussiveness. But this is going to be so much clearer of an experience for both of us. Without further ado, we're going to jump right in. This last one kind of left us off with a cinematic, so we're going to get that taken care of for you folks. All right. Here we go, boys, girls, and squirrels. Look at that beautiful tower.
You must be wiser than the king. The end is near.
I told you before, I'm not interested in this nonsense.
Then I've wasted my time.
Man, the Birdman's desperate over here. He's trying to get everybody.
You can show yourself now, Jaina. He's gone.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, Master, but...
It's your inquisitive nature that I've come to rely on, child. That crazed fool's convinced that the world is about to end.
Something tells me everybody who didn't listen to him is going to regret it.
I've heard the rumors of the plague spreading throughout the Northlands. Do you truly believe that the plague is magical in nature?
It's a strong possibility. That's why I need
I'll put my
you to
binder down,
travel
that way it's not so percussive when I drink my Wawa.
I've arranged for a special envoy to assist you.
Yes, Master.
I gotta do all the adjustments.
I'll do my best.
I know you will, child. Farewell.
I should get one of those, like, I forgot what they're called, but they're like little dedicated amplifiers you plug in between this guy and the audio interface. That would make things so much nicer, because then I could leave it up top, which is frankly a lot more comfortable, but you know what? It is what it is. For now, we're going to go with this. Let's jump right in. I'm super excited. Told you guys to get familiar with those load screens.
Prince Arthas, we've been waiting here for hours. Are you sure this friend of yours is coming?
I'm sure. Jaina usually runs a little late.
That's so funny.
We must help her.
Stay your blade, Captain. She can take care of herself.
I love how the fact that you're like showing how strong she actually is, but I don't care how strong you are. You should always run to their help, right? Make them snappy, make it quicker.
Special agent to the Kirin Tor, and one of the most talented sorceresses in the land.
And my
Looks like you
beautiful
haven't
girl
lost
that
your
I
touch.
love.
It's good to see you again, Jaina.
You too, Arthas. It's been
The
a
mouth
while
still
since a
cracked me up.
prince escorted me anywhere.
Yes, it has. Well, I guess we should get underway.
That's right. That is right.
Our sources believe the plague originated in the region north of here.
Oh, there's bump number
Should
one.
check out the
Sorry.
villages
I'm
along
going to
the
readjust it
road.
ever so slightly. Here we go. Alright, what's our mission now? I know how to cycle through champions, so please
Of
don't
course. A sound plan.
explore the countryside.
There's something amiss at the bridge ahead.
Alright,
Certainly.
well, let's go explore it.
For
That's
honor.
right.
Of course. Certainly.
There's no little
sound
side quests or
plan.
anything.
For
Yeah,
honor.
no little side quests or
A
anything,
sound
so
plan.
we'll get right underway
honor.
here.
Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
Oh, stop talking, Arthas. That's the only thing that bothers me is every time you click, he's like, "Oh, yes, I am cool. Listen to me."
My lord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river. There is another way to cross, but it is not as safe as it used to be.
Of course.
Bummer.
For
That's
honor.
okay. I don't care if it's safe or not. We're just going to go ahead and wreck
Of
some
course.
noobs.
A sound
Alright.
for honor.
What do we got going on
A
here?
sound plan.
Oh, yeah, we're just going to go around the
Certainly.
mountainside.
For honor.
Running through the
Slaughter them
fields,
all.
just ruining all their hard work.
Bandits, run!
Not the bandits. Not again. The bunch of savages.
Attack the town! Save us!
Get this stuff queued up.
Betrayer of light!
Crap. Bandits just keep coming from everywhere. Yeah, they're all gonna get wrecked though. Jaina is a beast. She doesn't even care. How's it going, little bandit boy? You're gonna get wrecked, Gino. What is her abilities right away? First one, summon water elemental. That's pretty straightforward. Let's see here. We wrecked the bandits. Now let's go ahead and move on. We do have one extra quest here. I'm wondering if this is the one.
My lord, there is an ancient fountain shrine nearby. Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal grievous wounds.
That could prove to
Hey,
be
yo.
useful indeed.
I forgot how far away this stinking thing
Of
was.
course. Foul.
And it's like, this is one of those side quests. This is so medial. However, you don't have the option to build more troops, so it's like just helpful enough to maybe, you know, give it a try. Is what it is.
A sound plan.
Let's go up here and wreck all these little murlocs, which were the bane of my existence in World of Warcraft when I first started playing it. These things were brutal. They were just horrible creatures of despair and destruction. Everybody knows that that's such an iconic sound, that like their little Murgle.
A sound plan.
I don't know, something like that.
Of course.
You gotta really get your jowls moving though. My like headset almost falls off every single time I do it, so I'm gonna boycott. Gonna boycott the Murgle.
A sound plan. You are past
Hello,
redemption.
big enforcer. Let's take this guy down, and we'll go.
Justice has come.
We'll go here, here, and there. I'll try to keep my heal queued up. I don't think I'm gonna need it, honestly. Let me switch to Jaina real quick. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do mana regeneration. That way Arthas can heal a little bit more often. Not entirely sure. There wasn't anything here. No, just some experience. That's fine. The more experience you can gain, the better. I think it caps you out though at 1 level per chapter, so you can't ever out-level your area. Okay, so we got a bunch of undead people. Let's wreck some noobs.
Slay them all immediately.
So we got the regional defenders. Jaina is just wrecking some noobs. Look at her go. I guess so is Arfy boy too. I want to say that Arthas almost, with that orb, I want to say he almost hits harder for the time being.
What were those
Alright, oh
creatures,
shoot, I totally lost some troops. I totally stopped paying attention, that's my bad.
We did our best to defend the villagers, but
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay, sweet. I was gonna say, holy crap, I would be wrecked to Gino if that were the case and I wasn't able to get any more champions.
Of course.
Be lame.
A sound plan.
And I have all this bravado about how I'm gonna keep everybody alive, and then I totally just forget. My micromanaging skills are very low. We're gonna go ahead and switch to Jaina here, so she can have a potion of mana as well. Then we'll switch to Jaina, get her elemental up.
Justice shall be done. I'm here to help.
There we go. Make sure nobody else dies. It's gonna be a good Arthy boy. Hey, Arthy boy. We're gonna go around number 2 on the healing
A sound plan.
dibble. Let's go ahead and run up this way.
Of course.
We get the sweet fountain, kill some undead scourge.
This must be the shrine that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed.
All get wrecked. I love how we're staying healed in
A
this.
sound plan.
Okay, we're good. We're rejuvenated. Now we can go back out and wreck some noobs. Good job, team. Good job.
Certainly.
Alright, so the next mission is kind of figuring out what went on with this plague, correct? Yeah, Jaina must survive, investigate kind of the village area. Excuse me.
Of course. A sound.
Now this is like the blight here, so you can tell that there's some undead structures.
Of course.
Infected grain.
It's as if the land around that granary is dying.
Could the grain itself be plagued?
Let's
Yes, it
hope
could.
not. Those crates bear the regional seal of Anderhall, the distribution center for the northern boroughs. If this grain can spread the plague,
No bueno.
there's no telling how many villages might be affected.
You, my friend, are absolutely correct. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this grain. Wreck the Gino. And thus, the plague of undeath was brought into the glorious region of the Eastern Kingdoms.
Certainly. A sound plan.
Alright, let's go down here.
Foul.
Necromancer.
For my father, the king.
we're going to go ahead and we'll ignore one of these guys because they're just going to keep kind of coming until we kill this necromancer here. We'll keep people alive. After this, we'll divide and conquer. Not too concerned. Jaina reckons some Scourgies. Arfy Boy reckons some Scourgies. I can go ahead and heal Jaina up, so I'm not too concerned about her. Get wrecked the Gino! We'll go down here and kill these guys as well. I'm gonna heal the footman first. Because Jaina will survive long enough to regenerate some of the health since she like plays so far back.
Of course.
Alright.
A sound plan.
Alright, we're starting to kill some undead noobs.
For honor.
Let's continue to investigate this granary and see what
sound plan.
the next mission beholds.
Certainly. A sound plan. For honor.
Hello!
We are priests.
Guess what?
From Quel'Thalas.
These are priests.
We've come to help heal the
Oh my
land
gosh,
of
that's
this
wonderful.
strange curse.
As always, the generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
So if you guys aren't familiar with RPGs, usually priests, and definitely in this case, priests are kind of designed to kind of help heal you up. They can set it to passive or active. They absorb mana. They just suckle on that mana real hard.
What the hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse
Let's do it.
to destroy at the end of town.
I'm gonna switch to Jaina and do her frost on these guys. Just give them a little extra damages. I'm gonna heal him up just because I'd rather play it safe.
For honor.
Scroll of healing. We'll go ahead and pick that up with Arfy Boy. We'll wreck these guys here. We'll go ahead and get into this fountain. Let's clear all these guys out. Give them no chance. Show them no quarter. You're not healing fast enough, so I'll help.
For honor. Of course.
Alright.
For honor.
Another plagued grain we got going on here.
Been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation.
Kel'Thuzad.
I'm sorry I
Classic
can't stay in
baddie.
chat, but duty calls.
Oh yeah, this is when we're
Looks
first
like it was
introduced to
sewn together
Abomination.
From different corpses.
You are correct. It sure was.
Okay.
Good idea. Good idea.
Betrayer of the light.
We'll go ahead and we'll drop one of these guys. Yeah. Heal him up. Wreck the Gino.
Destroy that warehouse.
Handled that pretty well. Oh, we gotta kill all these guys as well. So just to kind of show you, you can actually go ahead and use your Holy Light on these guys, and it does a pretty substantial amount of damage. The only downside to that is you are reducing the ability to be able to heal your friends, which tends to, in the long run, be a little better, is to heal your friend depots. Could have used the healing scroll there, but I like having these for big old boss fights. Yeah. Warehouse destroyed. Wreck the Gino.
What was that? And who was that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer. Obviously, he
Almost spilt my Wawa. That would have been a bad day.
Well, it's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.
That's right. Round number 2. What are we? We're like 12 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and try another one quick. I know there's a couple of these that are timed, so I'm hoping this isn't one of them. We'll figure that out from here, but we're gonna try to get one more in. I'm looking to try to keep these episodes, you know, 10 or 20, 25 minutes, roughly thereabouts long. So.
Let's not wait to find out. Attack!
Attack!
Damn these intruders. They must not interfere with the Master's plan.
Get wrecked, Gino,
Build
son.
a base camp here. With those cultists creeping around, I'd rather not head in there without backup.
Fair enough. So there's only one downside to this, though, is with the fact that we're going to be building up a base. It means it's going to be a little bit longer of a match, so we're going to try to punch this guy out as soon as possible. Alright, we kept the team that we had from last time, essentially. Minus one priest. Is there any optional quests? There's no optional quests, so it's literally explore Anderhall and then whatever that last quest is. And this guy, I'm assuming it, yep, is building a farm. So we're gonna go ahead and try to queue up. I would say 2. We'll do 3 just in case, because we're gonna have to protect this backside, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna need to leave some forces here. What are you doing, big boy? Oh, he was already queued up to help, I'm assuming.
What is it?
Yeah, we should probably get that up and running real quick.
Yes, me lord.
Alright, if you can't tell, by using other resources, you can help the other, essentially peasants, peons, grunts, whatever you want to call them. You can help them actually queue up other things quicker. Man, I forgot how long it takes for this town hall to get Rectigino. And we're gonna go ahead and queue him up on that guy. Let's see. Each farm gives you what, 6? Yeah. So 6, 12, 18. We're gonna need probably 2 more. Rough. And then let's try to build up a... Yeah, because we don't have to worry about anything back here. What I might do is have my lumber team queue this bad boy up right about here and just let him go to town. Come on, big boy. Running out of mud-muns. Building this big bad base up. Sure takes its time, doesn't it? And we might be able to get away with just this team here, but I want to make sure that I have enough. A couple riflemen down here, probably a couple up here, just to make sure. Because you're not going to be able to kill that base. There's no way. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and throw... And we don't have enough money at all, do we? We're going to try to throw down 2 footies. But we're going to explore before we do any of that. We can always run back real quickly.
Certainly. Of course.
See what these guys are up to.
Certainly.
Hello? Hello, villager. Hello, friend.
For honor.
Are you actually a friend? You are not a friend. Alright. Well, such is life. I am sorry for your loss, but I will avenge you. Don't you worry.
Of course.
Alright, Rectigino. Okay, so we got a base up here, it looks like.
Foul name.
Try to see if we can't pick them off one by one here. Because I think there's a couple bases in this one, if I remember correctly.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course.
Yeah. The one crazy thing about these undead structures, as you can kind of tell here, is they can and they will wreck you. Passively, they have the ability to kind of damage you from range on a lot of their structures, which is insane. It's a great defense tactic. But they're also known for kind of rushing, so their minions, as you can see, aren't very powerful. So their only real defense is the fact that, you know, they can have their buildings help defend. We got that farm, so he's going to queue that guy up, and then he's going to get started on that lumber for us. I don't want to get too carried away because I know that we're going to run into some issues with this guy here up specifically. But we do want to try to kind of keep those necromancers from popping through. We're going to kind of balance on this backside. So you can see that they really chunk through your people quickly. We at all costs want to keep both the priest and our mortar team alive because they will help us really clear through this faster. Oh shoot. Well, as I say that, my priest gets wrecked, and good times. Good times, friends. I have failed us all. Okay, I think we about have enough to start queuing up some friends. I don't want to get too carried away because if somebody aggroes this, they're going to charge right in while I'm not looking. So we're going to queue this guy up, and then we're going to have them run back here. Yeah, we're going to have them run back here. We're just going to set by the base really quickly. We did some chip damage. Now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and do 2 more here. We'll get a total of 4. So we'll do 3.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, get out of here.
For my father, the king.
Get out of here. Get wrecked, Gino.
Ready to work.
I'm not worried about called arms at this point. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this as well. Alright, so we have 3. We're going to get 4, 5. We're going to get 5 kind of peons doing some work on the gold mine, and then we're going to go ahead and drop down. You know what? Screw it. We'll do the next 2 here. And what I will do is I will fast forward until we get a couple minions and stuff to take care of things, and then we'll move on for you guys.
Ready to work.
All right, team. So we have our defense on the bottom side here in case anybody tries to rush us. We have some buildings here, some farms, just to kind of give us what we have. And I think we have a good enough team to go ahead and siege here with a couple priests, a couple mortar teams, some riflemen, and 4 front lines, 5 if you count Arfie Boy. We're going to go ahead and try to get in here and wreck these guys' day. We're going to try to pick some of these little guys off as they come into us. We're really going to want to try to get in here and take care of this first, because it's going to do some major damage to us. And what we'll do is I'm going to heal this priest. I'm going to go ahead and have Jaina drop her dibbly-doo. I think we're going to be able to heal this guy one more time. Yeah, I think we might be able to get this before we lose our priest. I don't want to have to try to micro him out, but I think I might have to. Yeah, no we don't. We got that full heal. Now we can go in here and just wreck things. This mortar team is just going to be destroying all of these buildings and very, very quickly. That's why it's super important to have a mortar team up and ready. We'll go ahead and we'll go straight down the line. Actually, we should boycott this and we should go straight for this guy here. Because these are also, for the undead, these are not only their like defensive structures, but they're also the food income, or the food source for these guys as well. Oh, get wrecked, Gino. So that was one of the interesting things I always found with the undead faction as far as playing as them, was that you could really, it's kind of an all or nothing build essentially. Get wrecked, Gino. With this mortar team, we're really not going to have to worry about anything here. Now we can go ahead and we could definitely set up a second base once we killed all these guys, but I'm not too concerned about that. We're just going to let them all die. Get wrecked, sons. Get wrecked. And we did get a level here. We're going to go ahead and increase Devotion Aura again. That way we have even more armor, which should hopefully give us a lot more survivability as well. So. By the way, I love jump cuts. Why? Because I've been recording for a very long time. We kind of, essentially right now we have all the upgrades, and we have, oh, I'm gonna shut up,
Hello again, children. I am Kel'Thuzad, and I've come to deliver a warning. Leave well enough alone. Your curiosity will be the death of you.
Not happening, big boy.
For this plague, necromancer. Is this cult your doing?
Yes. I ordered the Cult of the Damned to distribute the plagued grain. But the sole credit is not mine.
What do you mean?
Look at
I
him,
serve the Dreadlord,
being all mysterious.
Mal'Ganis. He commands the scourge that will cleanse this land and establish a paradise of eternal darkness.
It's always the same with these guys.
Exactly is this scourge meant to
Paradise of
cleanse?
eternal darkness.
Why, the
Yes.
living, of course. His plan is already in motion. Seek him out at Strathholm if you need further proof.
And he just takes off. We let him run away. That's what always cracks me up about this.
Foul knave.
It's like one of the big bad, I shouldn't say the big baddies, but one of the bad guys in the story, and you're just like, oh, because he has a monologue to do, let's go ahead and let him just run away. Let's let him escape. So we're going to go ahead and take all these granaries out. Correct it, Gino.
The shipments have already been sent out. Or too late.
That's no bueno.
Certainly.
We have like the regional defenders here. They got wrecked, Gino, by this undead swine. And they're going to get wrecked as well.
Of course.
No, I don't think we have to go up here. What's the next quest? Confront Kel'Thuzad. There we go.
A sound plan.
I think he ran up this way, didn't he?
A sound plan. For my father, the
It looks about right. If all else fails, we'll end up circling back around, so we'll live the dream.
Certainly.
Ew.
Of course.
I love having a full team. That makes things so much better.
Justice has come. Feel my wrath. Foul
We're gonna, oh shoot. we're gonna go ahead and wreck these guys' day before we do anything here. I'm gonna heal this guy. We're gonna go ahead and just drop this here. I'm gonna lose a couple people here. That's just how it's gonna have to be. But we're not gonna lose without a fight. That's for sure. We'll go ahead and take this one out first, and we'll get that guy. I might be able to save him. Oh, no saving him today. But we'll save the second one. That's for sure. Alright. And once we get this guy, I'm not worried. If I remember correctly, the Kel'Thuzad fight itself is actually fairly easy. It's kind of a wimpy little guy. So we'll take this out. That way they can't spawn any more abominations, and then we'll take him out. Call it a day. That's right. Living the dream. Get wrecked to Geno, son. I forgot if I can heal this guy and damage him. Oh my gosh, yes I can. I told you it wasn't that strong. I forgot you could almost one-hit him. If I would have upgraded my healing instead of my devotion, I think I could have one-hit him right there.
My death will make little difference in the long run. For now, the scourging of this land begins.
Oh yeah, dies like a classic bad guy. He's got to get his monologue in, right? Hey! Alrighty. Well, and I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. We are now starting to really ramp up into some of the story stuff that's going to really set up all the story for the rest of the Warcraft universe. So I'm definitely stoked to get into this next one. However, without further ado, remember liking, commenting, subscribing, and all great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you all want to see next. I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Let's see if I can do this without bumping the microphone. Toodles!